President Uhuru Kenyatta was in the August House to formally kick off the term of the 12th Parliament, elected last month. While Article 132 of the Constitution mandates the President to address the first sitting of Parliament after the general election, today's function was heavy with political symbolism, as Kenyatta sought to assert his authority amid questions by the opposition on the legitimacy of his powers, a fortnight after the Supreme Court nullified his re-election.
I want to assure every single Kenyan and the world that every arm of government is in place and operational.
Had the Supreme Court thrown away NASA leader Raila Odinga's petition, Kenyatta would have been sworn in today for his second term. Instead, he will have to face Odinga at the ballot in 33 days as ordered by the highest court in the land.
Let no one, for a single moment, envision that there is a void. There is no lacuna. Kenya is progressing along the path drawn for it by our Constitution.
While Kenyatta says he had accepted the Supreme Court verdict, despite disagreeing with it, invalidation of the presidential election results remains a bitter pill. He had garnered 8.2 million votes against Odinga's 6.7 million in the nullified August race.
It must be understood that marked ballots represent more than technology, more than computer systems, or even where papers were printed. The mark is the choice. The mark is a choice of a sovereign people. Their choice is sacred and must never again be frustrated or ignored.
And there is no love lost between Kenyatta and the Supreme Court, as he once again, in a thinly veiled attack, claimed its verdict a fortnight ago was politically engineered.
That the people of Kenya are sovereign. No technicality, no conference, no process, no power, no influence should ever stand in the way of that sovereign will.
Jubilee has a majority in the bicameral parliament and is expected to dominate all House committees when they are constituted next week. Other than discussing President Uhuru Kenyatta's speech for 4 consecutive House sittings, the immediate task for the 12th Parliament is to pass the supplementary budget to enable IEBC access up to 14 billion shillings to conduct the repeat presidential election as ordered by the Supreme Court. Parliament also has to pass the Gender Principle Bill and agree on 9 nominees who will represent Kenya in the East African Legislative Assembly, EALA. Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV, Parliament Buildings, Nairobi.